Okay, for the first part, I have chosen to transform a text from the spoken form to written form. Now let's look at the features of the original text. So as you can see, there are a lot of contractions being used, like I don't know, let's meet, or why don't we? Not only that, the conversation is also mostly written in the first person pronoun. For example, what are your plans? Do you want to get together? Or like maybe we should go out to eat. Thirdly, it is also very interactive, close and personal because the questions are being addressed directly to the speakers. Moreover, the verbs are also direct and uncomplicated, like eat, meet, enjoy, bring, or remember. There are some sentences which are abbreviated, like kindergarten, and also this word right. Okay, now we'll look at the transform text features. So first of all, I have transformed the first person pronouns to the third person pronouns. You don't see I or like we here. You see Sarah, Laurie, Christy. You see they, or you see Karen. The sentence structures is also much more complex and well formulated. It is also kind of uninteractive because there is no questions and no conversation at all in this new text. And there are some indirect words which wouldn't be used usually in the spoken text, like intended, surprisingly, or as it turned out. Next, for the second part, I will analyze this advertisement here. The purpose of the advertisement is to educate the viewers about the stark brutalities of gun violence and its effect on young children, and it also advocates for safety measures that should be taken to protect young people from gun violence. Okay, coming up next, I will analyze a bit of the advertisements. Now let's look at the headline first. So the headline is this one. It is positions at the top of the advertisement, and it is the most visible textual part. Its purpose, I think, is to raise awareness about the fact that, firstly, things that are considered unsafe has been banned in America, and also give the audience some clues of the advertisement. Like this advertisement is about children's safety. We can look at their body copy next. So the body copy is this bit here. It is in a very small sign. It's in the bottom of the advertisements. So the body copy is meant to provide the details of the children's safety measures that was taken, which is dodgeball banned because it's viewed as being too violent. And I think it's clearly a call for action against gun violence too, because it's this sentence here, why not assault weapons? Subsequently, we'll look at the image. As you can see, there are two children standing next to each other, one holding a dodgeball and the other holding a gun. So the image take up all of the background of the ad. I think its purpose is to show stark contradictions here, because dodgeball, which is considered as violent, has been banned, but gun, which is way more violent, does not have strict regulations, and some children still have access to it. Lastly, we'll look at the signature line. The signature line is Moms Demand Actions, and also for the 4 gun stands in America. It is, I think, to let the viewer knows about the purpose of the organizations, and also it was clearly a strong call for action too. Last, last but not least, we'll look at their text analysis. So for this part, I have chosen a newspaper article from South China Morning Post, and their purpose is to inform the readers about possible scenarios of the Great Depressions caused by COVID-19, and also to provide different opinion regarding this view. So the text type is, I think, discussion text. because the text can be divided into three parts. The first part is about the general statement of these issues, scenarios of Great Depressions. The second part talk about the advocating opinions, objections, and the last part shows the opposing opinions by Professor Terence Chang. Now let's look at some features of the articles. I think it's mostly written text in natures because the words which are being used are quite complex and it's I think it's a bit specialized. It would be usually used in like economic realm, I think, like the word trade-off, compounded, freezing up, or global contractions. I don't think that it should be used in a spoken form. The sentences are also quite complex because most sentences are from 3 to 4 line long. You can look at the sentences that is in italic here.